How's it going, everybody? This is TheRedHeadGamer, and you are watching my Tropico 4 playthrough, Part 2. The most amazing part of the playthrough. Okay, maybe not, but you get the point. So anyway, you're probably noticing a big difference about this video. Yeah, that's right, people. I finally learned how to crop a video, so it no longer looks like total crap. Well, for my Xbox videos anyway. I still haven't found out how to do it on my PC gameplay, because I use two different editors for my Xbox and my PC. I use Pinnacle Studios when it comes to using my Xbox, and I use VideoPad when it comes to my PC gameplay. I might just end up using Pinnacle all the time since it seems to be a better editor. I mean, VideoPad's free and it's you know, simple, I guess is the best word I could use for it. But Pinnacle is just amazing. And it came with my Dazzle, so you know, it's like whatever. It works out in the end. Yep. So anyway, time to get back to our ruling. So as you can see here, good people, El Presidente is showing you around his glorious palace. There are plenty of umbrellas and ranches because our cattle industry is doing amazing right now. I guess we should start building tenements for all the peasants to live in, so they don't end up living in shacks. I know that's kind of, you know, nice to them and all, but we need to make sure we know where they live.
My dear Presidente, do you know that your advisor, Penultimo, spells his name with not one, not two, but 5 typos? All intellectuals agree that it is high.
Last night, as I was talking to God, he told me he is disappointed in Tropico for not worshipping him properly. Shame on you people. If this does not change soon, he will turn all the rum on Tropico into water.
Unfortunately, I do have to educate my unworthy subjects, because if I don't, you know, they'll end up being stupid and I'll have to hire a lot of foreign help, and then the foreign help will be all like, why are you guys living like this? Well, not actually game-wise, but you know, it's a pain, and I really don't want to pay like a crap ton of money to get specialists, so I'm gonna have to educate people so they can do their jobs, but at the same time I must learn how to control their minds and mold it like a ball of clay, so that their needs are my needs, and they will listen to every word I say, being an extension of my body, like a tortoise or something. I don't know, tortoises are cool. I love tortoises. Do you love tortoises? I hope so. I'm also being a little quiet right now because where I'm at, it's 6:22 a.m., which means it's really early in the morning and I don't want to wake anybody up yet. Look at all these peasants, though, dying of poor health care. It is because they do not have faith in the Demon Lord and his almighty and powerful witch doctor, which will cure them of any illness as long as they believe. And because of that one simple fact, we must build a church to the great glorious Demon Lord. All praise the Demon Lord. Anyway, look at this guy working hard on an empty stomach in order to fill our salt mines, so that we may create more delicious beef to sell to all foreigners. Tropico will become an economic powerhouse under the rulership and with the hard work of people like him. All others are worthless. All praise El Presidente, yeah. This is nice. Oh great, now the military's dying. That ain't good. Or maybe it is. Perhaps he's a traitor and I don't know it.
Reverend Esteban from the pub and get him to start the first service in the new church. Several soldiers are missing, presumed drunk. The Reverend had this to say.
Give me another one, and make it a big one.
See, a priest of the Demon Lord is enjoying the vices of this world currently. He is trying his hardest in order to ensure that a proper amount of religion is injected into the minds of the people, They must understand all walks of life in order to reach a holy state.
Purchasing blueprints will enable.
So we gotta buy blueprints in order to build the army base, but I really don't feel like spending so much money
Peace and love,
yet.
dear Presidente. Please accept this flower wreath as a gift and hear my plea.
I'm good, you green loving hippie. Nobody cares what you think. Because obviously, you guys won't rebel, you're too peace loving. So I have to crush you underneath my boots. Simple as that. I mean, look at this industry. Tropico is growing strong because of it, and you want to cut it to pieces. How dare you interrupt progress in Tropico? Look at this great land. If it wasn't for my leadership, you'd all be living in shacks right now. Instead, you guys get to live in tenements, next to an army base which I'm about to build. Ain't it glorious? Think of all the hard-working troops who will be stationed here, armed with M16s and various other guns that the military can get a hold of. You guys won't stand a chance in case of a rebellion. It's needed though, because in order to ensure that this peaceful democracy continues on in the land of Tropico, it needs very, very strong soldiers. That is why they must be trained, educated, and given a very nice wage. As long as they are on El Presidente's side, victory shall be theirs, and anybody who disagrees is simply a heretic and will either be put down or marked as such. For that is the way of El Presidente. All praise the great and glorious demon lord he worships. Yes, look at the peasants go on with their daily lives. They understand the importance of El Presidente, and that is why they work. They work for his glory, in his name, and everything you can dream of. Those are some pretty big salt piles, if I do say so myself.
No me interesa.
By the way, when I play, I usually don't build a garage. I mean, garages are kind of pointless, honestly. I mean, they cost a lot of money, and all they do is they basically speed up, you know, travel a bit faster. But in all honesty, if you just build a, what do you call it?
Comrade, progress does not wait for anyone.
A Teamster office, then basically the Teamsters will just, you know, grab the stuff and run it straight there. No need for a garage, honestly. Takes up room and it just makes it a little bit faster. I never build them. Well, that's just me, so if you guys like garages, so be it, but I don't build them at all. Also, Comrade Vasquez, leader of the communists on the island, wants me to build a ranch. And you know what? I am trying to build Tropico into a glorious beef powerhouse. So I'll do that anyway, you know, it's just simply part of the plan. And I also get a little bit of respect with the communists for it. And I kinda need that since I don't really think they like me that much. You know, there's pretty much a big, huge gap between the classes in my realm, lands, whatever you want to call it. But all in all, they're just communists, so nobody cares what they think. If they even think... Hahaha, yeah, it's a joke, people. Nothing personal against real-life communists, capitalists, religious folk, intellectuals. You know, pretty much every faction in the game you could probably relate to in real life. I have nothing against them. Relax. I understand some of you people go crazy over this stuff and you're like, you insulted my very being by insulting my political beliefs and party or religion, and I'm like, yeah, cool story. But anyway. Oh, crime safety.
I was going to show you.
You can get out of here, Mr. Capitalist. Nobody cares what you think. It's as simple as that. It's like nobody cares. Ain't that amazing? The army base already has 2 generals too, so we're gonna be able to build some guard stations to ensure that the peaceful democracy of Tropico stays in power. We can't have any rebels or communists or, you know, evil intellectuals getting any ideas now, can we? We have to put them down in the name of the Demon Lord. And El Presidente, because El Presidente is amazing, and nothing you can say changes that simple fact.